Ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-main event of the evening. And this is coming first into the red corner. Makes the side of Viljar
Theil Edwards, absolutely fantastic fighter. Real regular here on Battle Arena. He's been fighting quite a few times now. And always in excellent physical condition. That's the thing you've got to really admire about Theil Edwards. Always big for the weight division, usually absolutely shredded, strong as hell. And we've just seen him get more and more technical over his time here at Battle Arena as well. Representing Fearless MMA. He's our current European champion, and he will be taking on the world champion, Viljar Tangstad, deciding who is the best in the world.
He's the best middleweight amateur. There's lots to be played for here.
He used to be my weight division a long time ago, Steve. I don't know how I ever made that weight. Pretty big dude myself. I thought I looked shredded when I fought middleweight, but I actually just looked a bit fat.
Watching Benson Anderson get knocked out.
Oh, lost it. I fear this MMA, they got a win against a certain BST earlier tonight. That's going to have given them a lot of confidence as they come into this co-main event of the evening in their fight of Theil Edwards. Thanking all his team as he makes that lonely walk up into the cage. If you fancy trying MMA yourself, you're watching this at home, get along to your local mixed martial arts gym, especially if you have any of the gyms that have fighters on this show. You know, we only have the best gyms on this show, the best coaches. So if you're near Fearless MMA, get along there. If you're near BST in Northampton, get over there. Near Can Do Martial Arts in Abingdon, it's a great show. Steve is showing me a video of Michael Ben and Page. Thank you.
Yeah, they kicked him in the knee and made a dent in it. They shattered his kneecap.
How is Michael Ben and Page so good? It's ridiculous, isn't it? And yeah, but how does he keep breaking people's knee bones?
I know, why?
Viljar Tangstad. He was very angry that I'd said it was boring, because he took a previous fight on like 5 days notice.
What's wrong, dude? Let's see it be exciting.
He did the right way, he won the right way. Me and you were not very positive about it, and he didn't appreciate that, but he's told me he's going to come out, he's going to be aggressive, he's going to be dynamic, and he's going to be exciting. Steve wants to be excited.
I do, very much so. 2 fights left. We got a bit of a drought. Ever since that lovely little McLaughlin girl got turned off by, or that accused girl got turned off by Roxanne Hewitt a few hours ago. It's been a bit slow in terms of having some sort of like determining factor. It's all been eking out these decisions.
It has been a lot of that, Steve, in the last 10 fights maybe, and it can be fun to watch. It can be, you know, this very tactical exchange, and in some ways kind of low risk. But most of us that like combat sports, that's not what we watch the show for. We want big finishes. We want those rocky moments. We want transitions. We want to see flying triangles. What cool stuff.
Exactly. If you want to watch a whole chess game, you want to watch the opening of Saving Private Ryan. That's all I'm
This is for European and world heavyweight title. His first fight in weighing 84 kilograms, representing Fearless MMA, makes the fight for
Some big boys for middleweight.
And weighing 82.1 kilograms, representing different breed MMA, makes the fight for Viljar Tangstad.
We're going to unify the Battle Arena middleweight and world title fights. European champion taking on the world champion. Theil Edwards. Feel the body Edwards taking on the exciting Viljar Tangstad for this middleweight fight. Tangstad only 82k in this 84 kilogram division.
Nice kick from Edwards. Open us up. Snapping jabs.
Another nice kick from Edwards. Viljar's going to look to take him down. I've seen this a lot from him. Loves a big takedown.
Edwards doing well to square his stance and try to keep him up. Tangstad might have to turn off to a single leg in order to complete this.
He's
Edwards got to be aware.
Yeah, trying to scoop out that ankle, but it's difficult with that underhook there. It's just controlling your arm. Good head position from Tangstad. Oh, nice little cheeky shot. Trying to get his hands together. Would love to complete this takedown. Fearless MMA would love to take those belts home.
Ooh, there's a chance for a Kimura there. Maybe.
Kimura trap. So you can see how Theil Edwards has got his arms locked. Oh, nice by Tangstad.
Okay, he moves right into side control. And move over. Start hammering some blows.
He's trying to tie him up as Tangstad. Theil Edwards is going to be trying to get back to his feet. It was an awkward position for him. He's bent over. The leg is tied up in Tangstad's legs.
It's just a minute and a half into this possible 5-round fight. Tangstad is almost able to posture up.
They're both very strong for this middleweight division. I would be surprised it went the full 5. Steve wouldn't be surprised it went the full 5.
Not like this, no.
What does Theil Edwards needs to do to be able to get up from here, Steve? Oh, not give his neck up.
Wow. It's really just a bit of courage right now. You just got to stand up.
And that's what he's doing, taking the risk.
And you have to be aware that he's going to come across your neck. You have to have good back defense here. But Tangstad's off now.
Yeah.
So.
And dig a right underhook, is that the right thing to do?
And you just elbowed him in the junk as well.
It's unorthodox, but it works, dude.
Definitely a way of doing it. Tangstad's looking to hop on that back again.
Oh,
gosh.
Lovely shots from Tangstad.
Now that was exciting, Tangstad. I like that. Very nice. As soon as he gets his hands free, I think Edwards is very aware of that. Very aware of the strength and the power that Tangstad has. And look, he's all over him, breaking him down here. Stepping over the back. Maybe look, gosh, 15 seconds left.
Oh, nice triangle in the last few seconds. Beautiful transitions from Tangstad.
So he goes for the armbar here.
How often are the big guys on the bottom in the gym? This is the question. How dynamic is Tangstad off his back?
Just smacking him in the head there. Just nice and, just getting a few last little pops in. But he had a few finishing positions there. This is really encouraging from Tangstad. I think Theil Edwards' corner is going to have to go back to the drawing board, sit behind that jab, avoid all of these takedowns, because that's obviously where Tangstad wants it. He wants to be going all over Theil Edwards, taking him down, passing positions, and getting towards those submission positions.
Submission position.
Submission positions. Submission before submission.
This is a different Tangstad than we saw before. Much more dynamic, much more aggressive, coming forward. And it's kind of what we've seen from Theil Edwards before. Not always the most dynamic, exciting fighter, but does the right things. He's got that physicality behind him. And he's getting those little notes from Fearless MMA talking about defending the takedowns, using his hips. It's a big dude, the Fearless MMA coach. Kind of Clark Kent thing going on. Here we go, Theil Edwards, Tangstad, round 2. I think we're probably going to see Theil try and stay on the feet, defend these takedowns. Comes out, controls the middle of the octagon.
That's definitely part of it. Part of it's doing
damage. Stung him.
Staying away from the level changes of Tangstad.
Nice jab from Theil Edwards. A nice uppercut from Tangstad.
He's back on that body lock. Now, if they learned something from each other, as Theil learned how to escape, as Tangstad learned how to complete.
Theil digging the underhook. Nice knee. Another nice knee.
Theil Edwards flipping the script now.
I think we're going to see Tangstad look for another takedown. Yeah, Theil Edwards, he's so strong, so well conditioned. Really doing a good job listening to his fearless MMA coaches as well. Almost onto the back himself. Nice knees from Theil Edwards. What a comeback this is. Round 1, it looked like Tangstad was going to be the dominant one in this fight. But round 2, Theil Edwards mixing the script. Oh, Kimura trap from Tangstad. Dangerous with it. He's going to roll him. He's going to roll. Oh, he let go of it too soon, Steve.
Yeah, you believe he let go of it. Now he's mounted.
Yeah, made a mistake there, did Andre Tangstad. It's a very skillful thing to do. Oh, Theil Edwards trying to get the body triangle on the back, but he slipped out the front, Steve. Beautiful work by Tangstad to end up on top.
Just knew that was the time to move. Now he's back on top. Make a little bit of progress here.
Yeah, Theil Edwards looking to work off his back with a minute to go. Depending how much damage Tangstad could do from here, we could end up being around a piece. Interesting cornering from Fearless MMA, grabbing his legs. I'm not sure that's the right thing to do.
Looking for that nice little elevation there. Tangstad uses it to pass slightly into half guard.
Yeah, not sure what Theil Edwards is looking for from there. He's got half it holding onto the thigh. Trying to sweep underneath maybe, like old school sweep. Tangstad trying to transition.
Step around and get an arm lock if he had it.
Theil Edwards coming up on a single. He's got to pull those hips away, drop into the floor just like that.
Nice takedown there from Theil Edwards to end out this round. 10 seconds remaining.
It's got to end up being now a round apiece, which makes it so interesting going into the round 3.
Third round. Both fighters are going to end up being exhausted coming through on this one.
Yep.
Really ground out these last 2 rounds, these last 6 minutes. Been brutal for both of them.
Theil the Thunder Edwards having a much better round against the Terror Tangstad. I should do professional fight naming. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. They should just send you their names. You can do like a name and like a like a logo or something. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
If you're enjoying this, make sure you give us a follow at Battle Arena. And I am at Chris Vincent BJJ on Instagram. To follow Steve,
just go to @BraverJJ.
Braver
AVER.
It's Braver Jiu-Jitsu. And if you're in the Leighton Buzzard area, pop over and join in one of the Braver Jiu-Jitsu classes, especially your children. Absolutely fantastic children's instructor. My co-commentator here, Mr. Steve Brinkman.
Yep, qualified teacher and been a grappling coach for almost 20 years.
Wow, 20 years. So we're so old. You specifically, but both of us.
I really wish I was just coaching high school wrestling.
I'm older than you though, right? How old are you, Steve?
I'm 36. You're 36.
Oh,
you were born in 86. I was born in 86.
We're the same.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take
born
that.
in August.
Oh, we're not the same. I'm older than you.
Yeah. That's why I look up to you, Chris.
4 months.
Not the height.
4
It's not the height.
Well,
Theil Edwards trying to look at the jab. Tungsten trying to maybe, you know, lure Theil Edwards into these grappling exchanges where he can just hold on.
Yeah, Tangstad's
Theil
looking
Edwards
tired.
just needs to step off and just keep landing right hands. Like literally, there's no point in doing this.
Yeah, Tangstad's looking super tired, Steve.
He is.
He told me it was going to be more exciting, and he just looks more tired.
That's cool. That is exciting.
Nice. Well, it's interesting. Nice knees to the thigh from Theil.
Keep just slamming those knees in. Do it so many times. Drop him down. Look, he's going down to the ground.
Got Kimura trap.
Kind of.
Tangstad.
Just doesn't have it locked on his wrist. I'm sure.
Oh, he's losing it. He's losing it. As Theil Edwards. Possibly he's going to end up stepping over to mount or half. Still posturing up. Oh, looking for some ground and pound. It's Theil Edwards. He wants that title. Tangstad's in big trouble here. Huge shots. Tangstad's Is he too tired to carry? Oh, lovely work by Tangstad. Exploded out. Going to end up on top. What's Theil looking for? He's got a reverse triangle there, Steve, possibly.
Nope. Troy bar.
Troy bar. Not entirely sure what Troy bar is.
Just stand up. Just stand up, dude. Just stand up. You know what he's going to do. He's going to come at your legs. Keep sprawling out.
Theil back to his feet.
Tangstad's takedowns are going to get less and less effective here over time. Push the head down. You've got to choose what to do with the head. Push it down or hike it up. Either you're hiking them up like a pair of trousers or you're pushing the head down so they cannot finish.
I think Tangstad's just out of this, Steve. Just looks so exhausted. Oh, it's because I said it. That's why. Must have found that extra bit of motivation. Drives, end up on top with 40 seconds to go in round 3. This is going to be so interesting if we go into the World Championship rounds. Theodore was trying to do everything he can to get back to his feet. Andre Tangstad having none of it.
Just a lack of positional awareness there from Theil Edwards. Like, you're in a dominant position, stay in it.
Yep.
Stay on top at all out. Like, get on top, stay on top. Stay on top and wreck people.
They're kind of cancelling each other out, these two, aren't they, Steve? We've had Andre.
Oh, I'm sorry, we have a phone call, Chris.
Yeah.
There's a special guest on the phone. It's George St. Pierre.
Yep.
Hey George, how are you feeling? It is great to be on the Battle Arena broadcast. Yeah, George, thank you very much. You calling all the way from Canada? Yes, I am. It is a long distance, costing me a lot of money on my Skype phone. George, you want to say anything tonight? I am not impressed with the performance. Well, George, that is your opinion, and we appreciate the opinion of a world champion and obviously a legend like yourself. But what would you like to see differently? Just have some better fight IQ. All right, thank you, George. We'll see you later, and go Maple Leafs. Oh, George St. Pierre calling.
I can't believe you phoned into Battle Arena. Just for the people that are going to write in and complain, that was Steve Brinkman. Steve Brinkman doing that. I had nothing to do with it.
Anyway,
I guess I allowed it to happen.
You're not going to complain.
I could have interrupted.
Seriously, just have like one. We've got gassed out Norwegian over here. We've got an amazing athlete who really just needs to choose his position. That's all. Just fight IQ now.
Yeah.
Fight IQ.
I feel like Theo could just put him away if he just shoots. Throws some bombs.
No.
Oh, Tangstad. Steve's going frustrated with this fight.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, Mr. Das or something. Oh, Tangstad reverses it. A funny suspicion he's now going to sit here for the next 2.5 minutes. Yeah, it's not the most exciting World Championship fight we've had here on Battle Arena.
It's not even that it's not exciting. It's just that there's opportunities for both fighters to put the other fighter away or get into a better position or climb up or actually enjoy the advantages that they are working so hard to achieve. And so they do nothing. So they're nothing with it. What is he doing? It doesn't make sense to me. So like here, like Tangstad. Cool, bro. You're gonna hit him a couple of times. Maybe post up, step up on your knee. Go through, right? There's a lot to be desired in both gentlemen, just in terms of relaxation, not constantly going to this whole like grappling exchange thing. Taking people down constantly and not standing in the pocket and trading with them just communicates fear. Look, he's straightening that arm out. Here, there's a lot of positions. Like here, like Tangstad's doing well. Theil Edwards now is covering up really well and trying to control the wrists, trying to defend effectively. But Tangstad could easily drive his right knee up and end up in mount. That's all he does to do, drive that right knee up and end up in mount. and then you can hit a little bit more effectively, you can take the back, and really, there's a minute left.
What does Theil Edwards need to do to get up from this position, Steve?
You're the black belt, you tell me.
Okay, well, I think what he needs to do is he actually needs to turn the other way. So at the moment he's turning to his left. If I was him, I'd be trying to turn to my right to shoot a left underhook, and then possibly you try and use that to come out to my knees, come up to get to a dominant position, or maybe even sneak to the back.
That's solid advice, mate.
Yeah.
That's solid advice. And now look, Tangstad's just lost the opportunity to step over into mount. He hasn't struck at all effectively. He's just like done these little glancing blows and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's just Theil needs that left underhook. That would make such a difference. It's going to get stand up by Stuart Davies with 10 seconds to go. Even the ref's board.
Come on, big right hand, big kicks. There we go. Starting to do some cool stuff now, Theil. That's right. Keep it standing, man. Why are you trying to take somebody down with that? When you've got such crisp striking, you know he's exhausted. You just have to sprawl on him. You have to hit it hard. And now we're going into the 5th and final round of this 5 round.
I've lost track of my scoring, though. I don't really know who's winning.
I think we've been lulled into a false sense of security.
I just think the viewers lost. I'm being impartial.
I know I'm being
bad
bad for this right now, Chris. I'm sorry. Like, look, there we go.
I'm being impartial. You're not being impartial.
Leon Edwards treatment over here. What is wrong with you, man? What, you know, you gotta get it out the fire, man. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, man. I like that. I really like it.
Oh, that was Helen Theil Edwards. Is that the motivational talk that's going on?
I think that's happening right here.
Yes.
And he just comes out and head kicks him.
Yes,
That'd
the
be
coach.
cool.
Come on, telling him to go out there, put it on the line.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. And Tangstad, the same exact thing, broski. Like, get out there and put a hurting on him.
Yeah, maybe Tangstad thinks that he's held him down enough that he could just shoot, hold him down again. It might drag the fight. I'm not entirely sure how the scoring's gone for this fight. Here we go, 5th and final round.
Tangstad's just backing up. Theil Edwards just hit the right hand, pump the right, and kick the head. Yes. Oh, somebody did read the Leon Edwards.
Oh, nice kick.
Don't kick so much. Don't worry about it. Just sprawl, push the head down.
Theil Edwards a little bit more dynamic now. A bit more excitement in this 5th and final round of this world title fight.
There's a lot of potential here. Tangstad's gonna keep trying to grind on this leg here. The dogged heat. Theil Edwards now has him hiked up, and now he can take the back. Good, good control.
Nice by Theil Edwards, climbing aboard him.
No, good.
Oh, we're gonna get.
Oh yes, yes, please. No, just get on top. Get on top.
Oh, it just got so much more interesting.
There we go. We called for it.
Theil
Now he's
Edwards
on top.
On top.
He's in mount. Can he stay on the back? He's got to maintain his position. Or just stand up. Just stand up. He wasn't liking it. Just stand up, knee him in the body a few times, make him make his mistake. Tangstad with the flip, the spinneroonie escape.
Tangstad's corner pleading with him to do some damage with 1 minute 25 left.
He's on top. He could make a big statement here. He could eke it out. He's got 80 seconds left.
This fight had an exciting moment, Steve. That was good.
It did. It almost makes up for it all. So close to the finish.
Once again, Tangstad trying to dig under the chin, trying to find the finish himself. Theil Edwards trying to look to escape this position. If he can slide his shoulders to the mat, kick off one of those hooks. Well, he's already lost the hook on the bottom, so just keep sliding his shoulder out like he's doing. In that position, Theil should be able to get out of that. See, he's trying to just turn away. He's not trying to slide out. That's the problem.
Yeah, not using the ground to try to use the friction. Use the friction. Use the friction.
So he just needs to slide out and then turn his hips the other way, so he's facing on the stride. Tangstad. A bit like that. Just turn left now, Mr. Theil Edwards with 19 seconds to go. You're about to have a champion. in this unification bout of the world and European titles.
Edwards on top with 10 seconds remaining. Can he put an exclamation mark on it? Can he make his own case to be the king of the middleweight division?
It is all over. 5 3-minute rounds for the unified title.
And we have to wait for the judges' decision.
I don't know who won that, Steve.
I'm gonna let it speak
I
for
lost
itself.
track of the rounds.
Just going to let it speak for itself.
I was a little bored. But we have a champion. Excellent work by Tangstad, shooting those takedowns. Theil Edwards showing great conditioning. Dynamic fight. Fearless MMA. Think they've done enough. Tangstad thinks he's going to get the nod. Tangstad, you told me, I accused you of being boring before and you were going to be a lot more exciting today. That's what you told me. We're going to the judges' scorecards. Then we will be having our main event of the evening coming up shortly. Coming back, he's very excited to find out who is the new champion. We're going to our ring announcer, Mr. Carsten Lejoint, telling us between Theil Edwards and Viljar Tangstad, who is our new champion.
Just 5 3-minute rounds of and the new European World Middleweight Champion, Viljar Tangstad.
Thoughts?
Wow. Sometimes you just don't know whether a fighter won a fight or whether the other fighter lost the fight.